Went down to Santa Fe where the rainwater paints the walls. Described you clearly, but the sky began to fall. Am I ever gonna see your face again?
Big D, do you remember a couple of weeks ago, I think it was last week or the week before, we were talking to someone was saying how different when you like playing full band.
Strip a song back, and if it's still a good song, strip back, it's a good song.
Well, that's right. Well, we're going to talk to a gentleman right now, Ross Webb, who has got an iconic Aussie song and he stripped it right back and he's just released it. So, Ross Webb, congratulations on stripping back an Angel song.
Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, it's as you said, it's an iconic Australian song, and I've loved it even in its original form. And we took a bit of a risk, I guess, in doing what we've done, and so far the feedback's been pretty good. So hopefully it sort of stays that way.
Well, the song we are talking about is "Am I Ever Going to See Your Face Again?" So, what sort of
Don't finish that line either.
No, the extended line.
Yeah, where's that audience when you need them?
Yeah. So why did you choose that particular song?
Well, I guess how it all first came about, a guy that I now work in radio myself. I work for a local radio station in New South Wales in the Southern Highlands. But prior to me starting there, I knew a guy there that I used to go across and do interviews with for my other form of work. And he had this really old CD. He knew I was into the singing scene, and he had this really old CD, I think from, I'm guessing, mid to late 80s, where someone had done a bit of a muck around with this exact same song. And it just gave me an idea that I thought, yeah, we can do something, not saying better, but something along these same lines. So I sort of spoke to a couple of the guys that I play some music with down here in the Highlands, and I said, let's just have a go at this. And we originally went into the radio station just with an acoustic guitar and me singing it, and those guys, and we got massive feedback from that. And that was probably about 12 to 18 months ago. And from there, we just sort of refined the sound. We added a couple of guys to our band where the harmonies were just sort of working an absolute treat. So I just sort of said, and all the feedback that we've got when we've played at our gigs, it's always been really positive. So we just thought, what the hell, let's give it a go and just sort of see where it takes us.
We sort of got into the 80s music and loved the 80s music. And then, the songs like Living Next Door to Alice and Am I Ever Going to See Your Face Again? What happens in pubs and clubs now? I think we lost what the meaning of the song was about. They're beautiful songs, but they're do get lost.
Fantastic songs.
Yeah.
And it's funny you say that because one of the guys in our band, his brother actually met one of the Brewster brothers who wrote the song.
Okay.
I don't know exactly how this all came about, but anyway, he got talking about it. And this Brewster brother, which I can't remember which one it was, actually said when they first wrote the song, it was meant to be a love song, like a ballad. And it was just that because, I guess, of the Angels and the type of music that they were known for, it evolved into what it became for them. And so he said, but originally when they first penned it, it was supposed to be a ballad and a love song. So it was good to hear that from where we'd taken the song. So,
Well, for the people out there that haven't heard the song before, you're about to hear it now. But if they want to get a hold of it, how can they do that, Ross?
It's available on all the digital platforms, your Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all that sort of thing. We've got videos on YouTube, of course, but it's those digital platforms where you can get hold of it. So please do, and I hope everyone enjoys it.
And just to make you feel old, it's 42 years old this year.
I know. I didn't realise it was as old as what it was when I first started doing a bit of background on it, because I was thinking early 80s maybe. But then when I went back and looked into it, we're talking mid-70s.
Yeah,
wow, I didn't realise it was as old as that.
Because we wouldn't remember that.
No, here's a song that my grandfather used to play.
Is that right? I think mine must have as well.
Oh, dear. Well, sit back and listen to the words, folks. Here is Ross Webb and his version of Am I Ever Gonna See Your Face Again?
I get no answers, so the question still remains. Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna